shining a light where the shadows creep, for the lost, the stolen, the ones who will weep. She won't turn away, she won't back down, even when the loony clowns come round. Threats don't shake her, lies don't win. She stands for justice, right till the end. Want the truth, want the best, wanna be safe as you chat. Find kids true crime, it's worth your time. She's got your back, she's on the line. YouTube, Twitter, TikTok too, Facebook stream, she'll fight for you. Chase fame, some chase views, but she fights for those with nothing to lose. For the kids who vanish without a trace, she won't stop till she cracks the case. They try to silence, they try to scare, but truth don't break and she's still there, calling out monsters, showing their game. Justice comes when you speak their name. Want the truth, want the best, wanna be safe as you chat. Find kid true crime, it's worth your time. She's got your back, she's on the line. YouTube, Twitter, TikTok too, Facebook stream, she'll fight for you. Kids stand strong, she makes the choice. For victims gone, for those in need, she's fighting hard, she won't concede. Want the truth, want the best, wanna be safe as you chat. Find kids true crime, it's worth your time. She's got your back, she's on the line. YouTube, Twitter, TikTok too, Facebook stream, she'll fight for you. At the end of the day, this is all we have to say. Viper will always have her back, he will kick you right in the sack.
Hello, my peoples. How are you? Hold up. All right. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hi, Misty. Yeah, we're back. Hey, Melinda. How you doing? We've been around. We've been here, Melinda. Yes, we have. Hold on. Let me see if I can hear. Oh, yes. Yes, we have. Okay. Okay, let me get these headphones on. I don't want to, but you know. You know. All right. Hold up, people. Now, if you watched my live earlier, I decided instead of doing the last, well, I still might do the last meal, people, right? But yeah. But there's 50 women in the United States that's on death row. I've already done all of Alabama. Who else have I? I've done 3 other states. So I'm just going to go by states. This is Ohio. Let me get their faces up there. These are the 3 women on death row in Ohio. You got Tacy, aka Tim. You got Donna. Donna is the oldest. She's 79 years old. Then you got Victoria, aka Joel. Yeah. So we'll get to that. And I'm really confused. Oh, I'm sorry. They are. Except for Donna. They started transitioning in the prison. hmm We'll get to that. So these are the three women. Okay. So, oops. God, my eyes are hurting. Hold on a minute. I got to get their faces off the screen. All right, we're going to get through this. Okay. My last live, you guys remember I talked about Blanche? Let me tell you something about Blanche. Blanche is has no, there's no way to get a hold of Blanche. Not that I was going to. I say I am, but I thought, no. Obviously, you cannot. You're unable to, but you're able to put money in her trust fund, people. That's the only thing you can do with Blanche. Ain't that crazy? Okay. So I don't understand Donna's case, but we'll get to it. I want to show you in Ohio. Okay, offenders. Where did it go? Hold on. How could that, where did it go, people? Oh, here we go. Ohio only has 29 people on death row. Yeah, that's it. All right, let's see. Who should we start with first? Let's start with from left to right. We're going to start with Tacy, aka Timothy. So here is the booking info. All right, born in 1972, admission date was 1995. Okay, aggravated murder, kidnapping, aggravated robbery, forgery. Is there anything else? No. All right. We are going to go to, and I don't understand it. All right. Okay. Timmy. We are going to Timmy. Okay, here we go to Timmy. Ohio reschedules execution for Timothy, aka Tacy. All right. And this is from the Forgiveness Foundation. Hold on a minute, I got to see something. Hold up. Okay, here's the Forgiveness Foundation for Timothy, aka Tacy. Okay. Timothy was scheduled to be executed at 10 a.m. local time on June 15, 2024. Okay. But they switched it to July 14, 2027. He is 52. He unalived 22-year-old Christopher Hammer. He's been on death row for 30 years now, I think. Okay, what do they say about him? They say, listen, people, pay attention. Because I'm not going to be looking at the chat the whole time, just so you know. I'm not ignoring anybody. All right. So what they're saying is, I'm just going to give cliff notes here, people. He was abandoned by his mother. Shortly after he was born, He was adopted by step relatives. His mother was not in his life. His adoptive parents testified that Timothy often misbehaved. He had a bizarre upbringing. His family had survivalist tendencies, which included food supply in the freezer, several weapons around the house. He was diagnosed with antisocial schizophrenia, personality disorders. Okay, we're going to go to that later. Okay. But I want to see why they think or why they say to forgive him. This is not Timothy's first execution date. He's had several previous execution dates, which have been rescheduled by Ohio governor. Ohio has an ongoing problem obtaining execution drugs to carry out the executions. Announced an unofficial Mordam? I don't know. An execution in the state. However, since Ohio schedules its execution years in advance, this has resulted in numerous executions being rescheduled. What has Timothy did on the inside for him to be forgiven for his crime? Hey, I'm just asking for a friend. This is a forgiveness site where they put a lot of people on there. So I'm asking, what has he done to better himself since he's committed that crime? They didn't have nothing there. I thought maybe they would. So let's go to, hi, how are you? Hey, we watched Lori Vallow last night. Missed you. All right. Now let me tell you something about Timothy, aka Tacy. I don't understand this, but I'm not going to show you guys. Okay, you can go looking for it if you want, but I'm not going to. Tacy, aka Timothy, is very, very vocal, which is cool. You don't do you, boo boo. And he hates Trump, but he runs from prison, from death row websites, people, and he's been on whatchamacallit, podcasts from death row. So yeah, he runs a website. Just amazing to me. Amazing what some of these people get away with. But I'm not going there because I am not bringing nothing to him. Just saying. You're not feeling good? Everybody's saying they're not getting notifications. Oh. I finally started getting notifications. I was upset. I didn't know what to do. I'm like, I keep missing things I want to watch, and yeah. Okay, let's do cliff notes on what Timothy did. All right. So what Timothy did. Let's see. And okay, him and another person, Archie Dixon, kidnapped and robbed Christopher Hammer. They drove to a remote area. They buried him alive. That's what he did. So he buried his friend alive. Jesus. Hold on. Where am I? All right. So he was charged with aggravated murder, aggravated robbery, kidnapping. That's how he got his sentence of the death warrant. Okay. Let's find out who Hammer is. Who's Dixon? Hold on. Oh, okay. So Dixon, his girlfriend, they lived in Toledo home of Dixon's girlfriend. Okay. And Hammer was a friend. They borrowed the car, which was an 87 Dodge Daytona, to go to the movies. Then they discussed how to get rid of the car. God, unreal. Hold on a minute. So it was premeditated. It was premeditated. So they put him in a headlock. They they beat him up. They tied him to a bunk ladder bed. Took his wallet, his money, his birth certificate, social security card. They drove his body. They blindfolded him, took him to the gravesite in his own car, mind you. They let him have a cigarette. Then they gagged him, blindfolded him, tied his hands and his feet behind his back, grabbed him by his arms and legs, and dropped him into the grave. Still alive. He was able to remove the gag from his mouth, free one leg. Hoffner jumped into the grave and placed his foot over his mouth. Wow. And they covered him. Oh boy. So, okay, you get the picture there. You know what they did to him. And they made plans to sell the car. They had the identification with this photograph. They went to the automobile title company to get a duplicate. They said they sold the car for $2,800. So the police were investigating Hammer's disappearance because they located the car, had confirmed an unauthorized sale of the car. Okay, so he was read his Miranda rights, but was not placed under arrest. He gave a taped account of Dixon's involvement in Hammer's unaliving. Okay. So they confessed to it. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It's horrible. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? Your friend, even. That's your friend. It doesn't say anything that he was using or anything like that. I don't know. Okay, let's go to we're gonna go to Victoria, aka Joel. Hold on a minute. All right. So Joel was born in 1981. He was admitted in 2016. He's got a long ways to go. So his charges is aggravated murder, theft, felony assault, aggravated murder, possession of a deadly weapon under detention. So obviously he was a felon and he had a weapon. So his next parole hearing is 2053. Oh my God, 2053. 2053 people. 2053. That's a long time. What has this world come into? Yep. Now, we're going to watch this here because He's a character. Victoria's a character. Hold on. All right.
Wishes to proceed.
Here we go. Let me look in StreamYard. All right. Let's do this. This is in court.
Ready?
We're ready, Mr. Green, what do you want to tell us?
All right. Your Honors, this is the time most people in similar circumstances may offer up some type of empty apology or make a pathetic plea for forgiveness while trying to capture the court's sympathy by presenting all the troubles of my childhood and past struggles. But I personally have decided to spare everyone involved those fake formalities and myself the lack of integrity and address the court 100% in my own words through this unsworn statement before this panel deliberates my fate. First and foremost, I stand before you today accepting full responsibility, not only for the murder of Christopher Richardson, but for everything I've done in the past or will do in the future, good or bad. I myself am responsible for all of my words, actions, successes, and failures. I blame nothing or no one for who I am and the things that I've done, and I'm equally accountable to myself only. I stand behind the decisions I've made in my life and make no apologies for it. My defense team has tirelessly tried to convince me to allow my 14-year-old daughter to testify during these mitigation proceedings, but I've elected to block these attempts because I'd rather be sentenced to death than to use the only part of me that's truly innocent and good to elicit anyone's empathy or mercy. My daughter has absolutely nothing to do with my criminal behavior, my faults, or my shortcomings, and I refuse to allow her to be used as a human shield or a way to humanize me. I've also decided to not allow my defense team to present testimonial evidence of my dysfunctional childhood or upbringing. I see no true relevance in rehashing the traumas I went through as a child so many years after the fact. While I acknowledge we as humans are molded through the different things we go through in life, and our human experiences is what manipulates our perceptions and builds our character, I feel the issues of my adolescence hold very little, if no weight at all, in my present situation. And I feel if there ever was a time those things should have been addressed and investigated or discussed in an open court setting, that time should have been back when I was facing a juvenile judge and living those experiences, not 25 or 30 years later after my second murder conviction. It's no mystery I'm a fucked up person in a lot of ways. I don't deny that. Like I've already stated, I take nothing less than full responsibility for what I've done and who I am today. But if I'm the fire, your system is gasoline. I laugh when I listen to people in the free world talk about how this quarantine order is creating a mental health crisis in America and how stay-at-home orders are provoking depression and suicide concerns. I was sitting in a prison cell locked down by myself 20 hours a day before I made it to middle school. But I was too young back then to have anything close to the capacity to understand what the consequences of solitary confinement at that age could be. But the system had that capacity of understanding, and they were fully aware. And all three of you judges have been doing this long enough to know as well. Whether from the bench or as attorneys, you've no doubt seen the same scenario play out countless times in your careers. My death sentence was handed down long ago when juvenile judge Alan H. Davis decided the best way to deal with me was to throw me in a cell and let me to figure everything out for myself. I'll end my statement with this. As far as mitigation goes, the only real mitigating evidence I see, ironically enough, is you. You being the same system who now is considering my potential execution. How crazy is that? But it's true. I'm not offering up some fake hypotheticals or far-fetched mental health excuses. I'm not attempting to justify my behavior or pretend any mental defects. I'm simply exposing the fractured system for what it is and explaining its contribution to those experiences in which molded me and my perceptions, and in itself is my truest form of mitigation. Now it's up to you to decide if killing someone who kills someone to show that killing someone is wrong makes any more sense than locking up a 13-year-old boy by himself 20 hours a day to figure out if he wants to continue being a victim or become something else. Murder is murder, no matter how pretty you make it or how justifiable you paint the picture for the public. The killer in me is the same one inside of you, and if there's a hell, I see you there.
Whoops. Hold on. This is disappointing here. What's going on here? All right. So, Joel here. Let's see. Okay. Do I have his document pulled up here? Oh, I don't. Okay, we'll just read what he did from here. Okay, this is what Joel did, aka Victoria. He walked out of his cell and downstairs to the Warner Correctional Institute. Oh, so this is what happened. So he was in there for unaliving somebody, and he unalived his cellmate. I think. Yes. He was covered with blood on his shirt by putting a green hoodie on. He covered, okay. 38 years old, greeted a friend and told him he had just smoked synthetic Mary Jane, even though he had not. Drain later told investigators he said this because he looked crazy and he just unalived someone as he walked by other inmates at his unit. An officer noticed the blood on the stairs. This officer followed the blood upstairs and found a bloody footprint. He followed the blood to Drain's cell. He called for backup. The room was in disarray. There's a sheet covering the person's face, broken fan, cable wire from a TV, pencils on the bed. The sheet was removed. One pencil was jammed in one of the eyes. Wow. Huh. I want to know what he did to get in there. He don't need to get out. He's definitely dangerous. He's a danger inside and outside. I want to know what he did. Hold on a minute. Dang it. What's the last name then? Victoria. Shoot. Victoria. Let me find it. Drain. Joel Drain. That's it. Right. Hold on. All right. Let's go to this appeal. Let's see what this is about here. Maybe it'll tell his crime, what got him into prison in the first place. Oh, I don't think it is. Oh, it talks about the investigation. Okay, hold on a minute. See, they're not talking why he's in there in the first place. They're talking about what did you? Oh, maybe this is it. No. Okay, this is what I'm taking it as. I thought I was more organized, but I'm not. I'm sorry. So this is what happened. This is what I'm thinking happened. I think maybe he had a life sentence for the other crimes, but as soon as he did that to that inmate, then he got the death penalty. That's what I'm thinking. It makes more sense, right? All right, now let's talk about the oldest lady on death row here. Her name is Donna Roberts. So let's go here and watch this real quick.
A Howland woman on Ohio's death row will stay there. An appeal from Donna Roberts was denied by the U.S. Northern Ohio District Court. She was convicted in 2003 for the murder of her ex-husband, Robert Fingerhut. Now, this is video from a hearing in 2014. Her one-time boyfriend, Nathaniel Jackson, is also on death row for his role in the killing.
Hi, everyone. I'm Lindsay Watson. Thanks for watching.
All right. And I'll play a tiny bit of this. She was on, what show? Killers? What's it called? Killer Couples. But I can't play the whole thing because these type of channels, well, they'll give me a strike. They don't care. Even if you do it, you know, the right way, like I'm doing it.
We do a homicide is that we search everything. You don't, and we take as much evidence as we think we might need, because we can't go back the next day or the next week, or once we relinquish that crime scene. We don't know what's important. A lot of times we take evidence or something that we think might be evidence and never use it, and it never really materializes.
Okay, I want to know about Donna.
His wife at the time, and so we sweep every room of the house. We check every nook and cranny, make sure that the suspect isn't in there.
Okay, it's about Donna Roberts and her lover caught trying to unalive her ex-husband. I don't know why she got the death penalty, but I will put this here if you guys want to come watch this, because I just don't dare. Okay, let me look at my comments real quick. Fur babies, yes, fur babies. Right. Okay, let's she's been on other shows too. So here she is. She was born in 1944. And I think she's also probably like in the old folks home type of prison. Okay, so she got conspiracy, aggravated unalive, well, complicity, whatever, burglary, and robbery. We're almost done here, people. Hey, Blanche is 92, 93. She is. She's the oldest one on death row, man. The oldest on death row in the United States. Okay, let's see what Donna and her boyfriend did. Hold on a minute. Okay. So she was in 2003 tried and sentenced for the unalive for her participation in her husband's murder. of her conviction, but vacated death sentence. Okay, what happened then? I'm really confused. I want to know why the judge again imposed the death sentence. That's interesting. Okay, hold on a minute. I don't know what she did. It's got to be here. Here we go, people. All right, what does she do now? Okay, they're talking about the first appeal, second appeal, pending appeals, third appeals. Facts. Here's the facts of it. Okay, 2001, she reported the Pew Pew death of Robert Fingerhut, which is her ex-husband. After a week-long investigation, police arrested Roberts and her boyfriend. They've been dating for 2 years. She was having an affair, and that's why her and her hubby, separated, whatever. The jury found her guilty of aggravated unalive with penalty specifications, and they recommended the death. That is so weird. Okay, they were divorced but lived together. Insurance policy. There's 2 insurance policies. Oh, where she was the sole beneficiary. So during Nathaniel, which is her boyfriend's incarceration, he and Roberts exchanged numerous letters, which police recovered from her house in the trunk of the car. Prison authorities also recorded 18 of their telephone conversations. So they put it all in writing and in phone calls what they were going to do, huh? Okay, this is just what I want to say, people. Wow. Okay, so this is kind of like a Lori Battle thing. I'm really shocked that she got the death penalty. Hey, there's my Aussie friend. How you doing, Rachel? It is. I think it is. New judge? Okay. Yeah, but I'm really shocked that case, she got the death penalty. That's strange to me. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there, but I mean, usually the cases that we hear this happens is children. And if you take a cop's life, and the ones where you bury people alive. What do you guys think about all this? And what they are saying about Victoria, aka Joel, here, they are saying that I got to be careful with my wording. Let me go look at the article real quick. Hold on a minute. I found it. I found it. Okay, it says death sentence upheld for unaliver with gender dysphoria claim. Hey, are we gonna have a
And I'm
hold on, people. Waiting for this commercial.
About snow for the last several days. You know, talk is one thing, but my in-laws live in Slippery Rock, and so it's going to be very frosty. Tonight, we're going to see those.
Okay, forget it. It ain't what I thought. So this is what he says here. Victoria, aka Joel. He started transitioning when he was in prison. He also tried to castrate himself in March 2021. Talks about his trauma in his life. She doesn't think she deserves to die. Supreme Court says otherwise. So, Victoria is under the appeal. They're using the gender dysphoria and mental health acts of self-harm. Jeez. Ain't that crazy, people? Five 22 a.m. Hi, how you doing? No rules for some. Yes. Yeah. Really? Whoa, that's crazy. Patty Sturgis. Patty Sturgis. Of course, Dippy ain't around. Dippy wants this, Dippy wants that, but Dippy don't come around. What time is it in your street? It is 12:32 p.m. Saturday. She did this in 2001. 2001. Let me looky to make sure. All right, Donna did this. "2003, my bad. I was wrong. 2003. She dipped. Yeah, that's what Dippy does. She runs her mouth and she dips out. How is everybody doing? I know, right, Patty? Right? Of course you are. Let's see, what else can I show you, peoples? So this is what I'm working on. This is one of the things I'm working on. Okay. So we've gotten through all of Alabama's. Okay. Then there was 3 other states I covered. I can't remember what they are yet, but we've already done it. Today we did Ohio, the women in Ohio. And let's see, I got to do this yet. I got to finish this. Let's see what else. That's all I can think of right now. But I do want to talk about the last meals and comments. A lot of them don't, though. Can you imagine that? And I didn't know that they don't give them their last meal the night before. Look at Brad. He got his last meal on Wednesday, 2 days prior. Did anybody find out if, never mind, I'm not going to talk about it right now. So third one wants to use the transgender as an excuse for a crime. Yeah. For the second crime. Because, okay, let me get the pictures up there so I can explain better. Okay, you got Tim, aka Casey, right? And then you got aka, or Victoria, aka Joel, right? Both of them transitioned in prison, just so you know. Just so you know. See, I don't understand that, people. You know what? I could go on and on, right? Try to make sense of it all. How you I know people that want to change their name and they don't even have violent crimes and they can't do it. But you get people that have these horrible crimes against children and women that can. I don't understand it. Oh, good night. Love you. I hope you're okay, Jenny. I miss you. I don't either. But hey, they can do whatever they want. Want to know why? Because the persons get sued. And they don't want to get sued no more. So they just give them hush money. Crazy. Jenny, something's wrong with Jenny. Jenny's not being Jenny. She says she hasn't been feeling good, though. She calls herself old. She's not old. She's older. I will say that, older. She'd be the same age as my mom. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh no, what happened to her dog? Because when I'm reading, I can't sit here and read the chat. There's a show, and I think I've talked to you people about it before. Let me know. Okay, hold on. Oh, let me get this off the screen. Oh, okay, that's her fur baby. Yes, yes, I do vaguely remember something like that. I know. Oh shoot, I'm sorry. Do you guys remember we talked about watching this, peoples? Hold on a minute. There's a lot of things we talk about watching. But it's hard to do it because we can't do it on here. But let's look at this.
Do you ever wake up and realize your life has no purpose?
Do I have a death wish? Morgan asked. Maybe I did. I thought this would be our final run ever. We had made millions and millions of dollars, but God had other plans.
You see that? It's a true story, guys. The firing squad.
Peter Lowe, the one-time drug dealer turned pastor, along with 2 others, will be executed at 12 midnight local time.
You guys remember that? Who would want to watch that? I need to know. It would be some good insight. You know what I mean? It's not just to watch it because it's whatever. It's a true story. Oh, shoot. That's sad. No, don't be sorry. It makes no sense at all. Especially when the kind of crimes they committed. I do too. I love true stories. And I'd like to hear stuff from like the people that live it, the victims, you know what I mean? Because we can shut off our phones, our computer, and go about our lives. These people live it. You know what I mean? The victims. I always think about that. Yes. There's a good word for it. I don't understand because if you pay for stuff, I mean, why can't you stream it, right? Because everybody's here on YouTube. But there's always Rumble. There's always Rumble. We had fun last night. We did, there's 4 of us, I think it was 4 of us, in StreamYard. Back here, we didn't go live though. Nope. Patreon will shut me down to Patreon, Facebook. The only way I could do it is privately in StreamYard or Rumble. I did too. You had a channel? Oh, cool. So you understand how this shit works. I tried Patreon. Did you forget what they did to me? This is a show we watched. Hold up. Let me find it, people. And it was good. We ended up being on, where is it? Oh, shoot. What's the name of that show? Oh, gosh. Let me think, people. Remember I told you, people? I accidentally bought it. Yeah, someone narked me out. Somebody narked me out. It happens. That's why I'm trying to be very careful how I do things, because we got a bunch of tattletales that go telling on me. It's horrible. Just horrible people. Hold on a minute. I'm going to find the movie now. Shoot. And it was good. It was a good movie. Hold up. Let's see. Orders. Where's it at? Oh, you can't tell me he's gone now. Why can't I find it? Oh, God, that hurts. I can't remember the movie. Like Father, Like Son? Is that what it was called? Anybody remember? Like Father, Like Son. Shoot. What was it? Why isn't it coming up? I know, people. I'm talking to myself. I know. What was that movie? How could I forget? Okay, I'm looking on Amazon Prime and I cannot find it. Okay, I'm looking. I can't remember, but it was good. If people don't like what you have to say or show, I know. See, I don't understand that either. If they don't like me, block me. Or don't watch me or anything I do. And what's funny, can I tell you what's funny about these people to me? Mind you, they don't like us. The ones that are coming, wait, right? They don't like us. And yes, I'm talking about this group. Don't like us. However, the documents we get that we pay for, okay, they have no problem taking it and putting in their little groups or making their own little videos. Make that make sense. You're trying to destroy us, but you're taking everything that we're putting out there, the information we're putting out there that you're not paying for. Yes, yes, like father, like son. Yes, you're good. That's a show we watched. Let's look at this, you guys. Like father, like son. Hold up. We need to, okay. Hi, Deb. How you doing? You know what? I should create some drama just because, and you watch how many people will be coming in here. It's crazy. Here's the movie that we watched 2 weeks ago. 2 weekends ago.
I imagine you feel angry.
What's the matter?
Father's a monster.
I wonder where we'll be in 10 years.
Thought maybe I'd write a book.
This future writer says he.
Okay, like father, like son. The dad's in prison. Hold on a minute.
I think we should talk while we still can.
If you can understand your father, you may begin to understand.
I can't play the whole thing because, I don't want to get a strike. It's pretty sad you got to be worried like that, right? Even though you pause it, talk. How are you, Dad? Hey, Misty, remember? We tried to watch it on, whatchamacallit, Patreon. They took me down. We tried to watch it on Facebook. They took me down. However, good old Rumble, they don't take you down. My friend said a movie called The School for Good and Evil. Let me look that up. How am I doing? I'm doing good today. Thank you. Thank you very much. The School for Good and Evil. Hold on a minute. Let's look it up. Ooh. Obviously, it's popular. Oh, it's a Netflix thing, huh? Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Netflix definitely will not let me play this.
Every so often, a very lucky candidate from the outside is selected for admission to this hallowed institution.
No, this can't be it. This can't be it, is it? It's like a make-believe thing. It's based on, it's somebody, it's a series. Hi, how you doing? It's a series, The School for Good and Evil. If you're into like sci-fi stuff. Luna beans, Luna beans. We were talking about, we've been discussing the 50 women on death row. We've gotten through all the ones in Alabama, okay? And we did 3 other ones, and then today we did the ones in Ohio. Yes, we did. We talked about these women right here. It says here it's not a true story. It says it's an international best-selling book. It's based on the book, a book. That's what it says. Yes, you got Tacey, aka Tim, far left. Then you got Victoria, aka Joel, on the right. Yeah. There's a lot of problems going on with Joel down here. Yep, there's a lot of problems. Of course, you know I would. Of course. It only takes a second. I wonder what. Oh, God. Would anybody want to watch that Firing Squad movie? I think it'd be good. Let me look. Is it on Amazon? Firing Squad. Okay. That's funny. Oh, that just came out in 2024. I didn't realize that. Let's see. Where can I get it at? Prime Video. Yes. Prime Video, I can get it. Because I got Prime. Is it? Oh, yes, it is. You're right. They just identify. They started transitioning in prison. Yes. Yes. And let me tell you, Tracy, aka Tim, and Victoria, aka Joel, boy, they did some horrible crimes. Horrible. Any kind of crime when you take somebody's life is horrible. Let me put that out there. But since we're talking Ohio women on death row, yeah. And see, because Donna, that one I don't think she should have went to death row. I don't think so at all. That's just my opinion, though. And they don't have a date yet for her. But her last appeal was 2023. You're going to look what up? To see trial by fire? Well, let me look. Oh, yeah, we say that. Yes. Yes, people. Do you remember? Oh, it was on my other channel. Never mind. You people aren't going to remember. Misty, we did this on my other channel. We talked about this. Misty girl. That's right.
Todd Willingham, you are guilty of capital murder. By order of the state of Texas, you are sentenced to death.
You're my first visitor in a long time.
How long has it been?
8 years. Prisoners talk about doing time. On the road, there is no time.
Oh, do you remember, Misty? We didn't watch it, though. This was 5 years ago? I'm going to find out where this is at. Hold on, people. Let me go look. We're going to go look right now. Oh, shoot. Only on Netflix? I don't know. I don't got Netflix. Nope. Nope. Well, that's a disappointment, people. Big disappointment. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Shoot. Okay, you can buy it on YouTube for $3.99, or you can buy it on Amazon or Apple TV and Netflix. Yeah, oh, that's a good one too. I know, right? Because all these other people we've been talking about, their crimes are very, very gruesome and shocking. Not hers. Not hers. Not to me. Obviously, the judge didn't like her. It was 2018. Yes, we talked about it. Remember? I showed the the trailer. And I said, does anybody want to watch it? Because I had Netflix back then. I'm not going to waste my money on Netflix no more. Yeah, I lost it because of Jesse. Yep. It took a lot from me, not just my channel. It took things that I can never get or recover. Oh, that's right. See, a lot of people are, and I think it's stupid. And the silly thing about it, most of these people, these wave wives, they're from another country. Okay, they don't understand how things work around here, and they got that private little child. Yes, you do, Brazil, and I'm watching you, and you won't believe it. They post what me, Zav Girl, Melissa Jade, stuff we put out. Of course, they try to take our channels down, but then yet they're taking everything we put out there. It's weird to me. Like they're going all crazy about the tablet pictures, but then yet they're posting them in their private little groups. Little weirdos. Just saying. Well, you know what? He's dying out. Okay? He's dying out. There's oh, they don't dare come to me. They go behind the scenes. I don't know why. I don't know. Makes no sense. And like I said to him, I don't go after them. I do not go to their channels. I do not bother them. I do not blow up their comments. I just don't. I don't look at them. I don't. I do look when they leave a comment, and it's mainly on my TikTok. Not on here though. Oh yes. She wanted attention so much, I put out all her calls. Not all her calls with her crying to her mommy and daddy, and the call with her brother. She didn't care about her baby. She knew where her baby was. Oh, did you? I barely post on there anymore because they report me all the time. And on TikTok, you can be anybody and report you, but the only thing that gets reported, anything I do on Wade Wilson. So what does that tell you? Anything Wade Wilson. You won't believe it. I'm still going through it over there. I posted a thing saying, hey, we're going to do a live this time. Wade Wilson, come meet us there. They're reporting stuff like that. Weirdos. Yeah. Precious baby girl. Yeah, he can have those women from other countries. Have fun with them. Yeah, she was. What's that, Rachel? I can't listen to anything Casey Anthony. She's getting way too much attention now. She needs to go away and never say that baby's name. Oh yeah, she's going to be an advocate for her daughter. Boy, that was the worst thing she could have said. Yep. She will never be on TikTok again. All right. I think we're going to wrap this one up. This is my second live. I think we should do a movie. 100. I think we should do a movie. Let me know what you guys think, because we can either do it privately and no, you know what? I'm going to make it easy. I'm just going to put the link, because you don't have to have an account for Rumble at all. You don't need to do nothing. You just click and it brings you right to my Rumble and we can watch a movie. So there's that. I have no idea. But I can tell you this much. Where is it? Oh, I got rid of it? Where'd it go? Interesting. I can tell you this much. Jeanette's going to end up in jail. This is the third incident report, maybe even 4 now, with her. Why would you risk it? Why would you risk your freedom for somebody like that? Yeah, I'm not paying no more for no more documents on him. It's the same old, but I just got a new drop, and I got 40 pages. So yeah, paid way too much money for it, but hey, it is what it is. Okay, so everybody, this is the women on Ohio death row. This is what they did. So yeah, sometime today, this afternoon. Is she getting in trouble now? I can't wait. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out which movie. Trial by Fire or That True Story, the Firing Squad. I don't know. Just let me know below in the comments below, and then I'll keep a tab. You know what? I'll keep a tab on. I'll post it. Okay, and we can keep track that way, because it's really hard. I love horror, but we're going to do a true crime. A movie that's true crime. Not a documentary or anything. A movie. All right, everybody. Thank you for coming through. And yes, later this afternoon, let's do a movie. Love you all. Bye.